And do you feel scared? I do. And I won't fall down. That really has nothing to do with what I'm about to read you. Entheos. Is it Entheos or is it Entheos? Entheos and Theos. Because it does have the little apostrophe looking thing above the E. Entheos. There will be a slew of openings in the federal government. If you feel called in that direction, polish up your resumes now, capital letters, not later. Now, right now, not later. The need for intelligence agencies to be reformed at the top of the list. Absorbed or restructured, they will need good people. Are you ready to serve? For God and country, although he spelt it county. And I'm not thinking there's some secret thing there. I think he legitimately missed the R. For God and county. God and country. I believe. So, this was posted 30 minutes ago. My friend Steven, Crypto Karaoke, sent it. Joe, check this out. So, as I mentioned to you, like, I only want to come out here and give you some good news and stuff, right? Now, keep in mind, they're trying to indict Trump right now with this nonsense, weird girl that looks kind of like Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend-ish weirdo. She's head of the jury foreman, about his phone call to the governor of Georgia or whatever, Raffensperger or whatever. They're trying to, they want to indict him. Why? Because if you can indict him, he can never run again. He's not, But I told you I had the dream. I saw it clear as day. He had his shirt off, Trump, hands behind his back, ready to be arrested. It was nighttime. A lot of people were gathered around, including some crooked politicians. I walked up to him, put my arms around him and hugged him because I knew it was about to happen. I wanted to genuinely give him a hug because I'm like, I know it's about to happen. He's about to be arrested. But I wanted to make sure it was what I thought it was going down. So I whispered to him, only he could hear it. Do you need me to gather the people and do something about this? He kind of looks down a little bit. No one's looking. No one can hear. He goes, no. So let it happen. Let me be arrested. Don't do anything about it. Don't get the people involved. That was his way in my dream of telling me, you're watching a show. So as this thing speeds up here, as you're going to see, because Entheos also told you, I read you that the other day about his thing about what normally would take a month or months is now going to appear to be, things are going to be happening like from day to night, same day. Like it's about to ramp up. Or as he once said before, tick upwards. Things will tick upwards. So if he's posting this stuff right now about get your resumes polished now, they're looking for people who are qualified but good people. Americans, America first. Not this effing criminal element that came in and tried to take us down, which again, all you have to do is get the top people of the department, your deep state operative, and it trickles down. You got to follow orders from the top down, which is why the FBI, the CIA, you name it, all these intelligence agencies, the top people were effing deep state criminals. And there's stories of agents wanting to do something about whatever, some case they're working on. And I remember, I forgot who was giving the interview. It's probably some agent or something. Like, yeah, if you pursue that and say, no, this is a legit thing. I'm going to work on this. You find yourself removed from being whatever they call it, a field agent or something. And now you got desk duty. My fingers hurt. What's that? My fingers hurt. Oh, now your back's gonna hurt because you just picked up landscape duty. Anyone else's fingers hurt? No, no. Happy Gilmore. So, if Entheos is saying, get your resumes polished up now, not later. Do it now, not later. What is that? What do you hear? What does that mean to you? As far as maybe some change, good change that's coming to the government. Maybe some Trump change. Maybe the third time, I'm doing Dr. Evil, third time's the charm with the Brunson brothers case. They're filing another petition? Yep. Please, 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 please relook at this case because of national security. And we've added a few things to the petition. Third time's the charm? It's an emotional roller coaster. That's what I'm telling you. Just stop with the doom and just go out, walk, do something. Just do something. Get your head out of it. But it's funny that I come out here and do this big video about, this nonsense. Stop doing it. Just take your time off. Get away from it. This is BS. Your emotions are being pulled. It's going to happen when it happens. Don't worry. Just stay out of it. And then, oh, I got some good news. Oh, I got some more good news. And right now, this is good news. Why? Because if Entheos is saying this right now, get your resumes if you want to work in the government, good people in the government, because we need good people in the government in very high-level positions. You're going to have a security clearance ultimately. I was gonna message him. How about third-party archaeological things where we can have like the authority to go wherever the F we want and like dig and maybe discover some ancient stuff? On behalf of the new federal government, not the old one that would hide it and, keep it hidden from everybody. Because I don't really want to go into the job force. Now, being in IT and stuff, I could easily, hey, I'm qualified, let's go. And because I know Entheos sees my stuff sometimes, because he puts my stuff and retruths it sometimes, and I've talked to him a few times in the past, him or them, whatever, on Twitter, private message. I just don't want to say this because I know, but I think I know. I'm pretty sure, we know Joe's a patriot. That guy would be great to maybe even head a department of some kind, Even if it was the IT department of the whatever, agency. But I don't want to go back into the effing workforce. As much as if I had that opportunity and I wasn't doing my spiritual advancement in this whole thing with searching for things in the desert, that never happened, then I'd be all over this. Like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm going to apply right now. And, and tweet to him or reply in Truth Social. Hey, Entheos, it's me, Snippy. I got a resume ready. Who and where do I send it, buddy? And I guarantee Entheos would see that and put that off to the side and go, okay, when it's time, we'll notify Joe. Hey, send your resume right here. Okay, and I would do it in a heartbeat. But now that I'm not in the normal workforce, I just have my Patreon. That's my paycheck. Essentially, these people I have to rely on all these you subscribers that decide to go over there and support me. That's my thing now, and it frees up time that I could have with my family. I could go again. I don't have to take. Sorry, Joe, you've already used your 2 weeks vacation. Yeah, but I need to go back to New Mexico and we're on this site. No, sorry, you can't go. You already used up your vacation time. We need you here. And not only that, every freaking time I would go anywhere on any kind of vacation or whatever. IT problem, this, when I'm there, none of these problems exist. I go away and all of a sudden things just start happening that don't even make sense. And I'm, email, phone call, okay, hold on, let me, thank God it wasn't usually something major and I could handle it pretty quickly. It was just amazing how that would always happen. So I can tell you, working on my spiritual advancement, if you will, it's hard to do that while simultaneously working into the debt slave societal system. Everybody has to work. We're all debt slaves, pay the bills, have job, J-O-B, just above broke. That's basically what that means. So, or is that more of a jab than a job? Just above broke. Or is it just over? Or over, I think is the actual term. Just over broke. So, pay the bill. Oh, car broke down. Back to zero. Oh, wow, great. Just got my bills paid and that's it. That's the average, story of everybody. And I was able to break free. And, it started with crypto, really. But this ability not to have a day job and all the stress and thoughts, and I gotta go to work, gotta go through traffic, damn car accident, I'm gonna be late for work, got to work, my boss is yelling at me. Not that they would yell at me, but average person. How are you gonna advance yourself spiritually or whatever when all this shit's going on? It's very hard. And I can only tell you that because now I have experience. I don't have that day job thing. So I can focus on a lot of this stuff. And, I've been back from New Mexico just recently. And I've had a slew of very interesting, detailed dreams about what I'm doing out there. And I will tell you, some of these dreams have been extremely encouraging for what I'm looking for. And I can't believe it, to tell you the truth. Some of the detail that I'm being shown, which I've not had dreams like this before, and you know how my dreams are. So, to all you Patreon members out there, I love you guys because you enable me to do all of this stuff, work on myself spiritually, spend time with my kids all the time. I don't have to go to a day job, so I'm home. My kids are here. We homeschool. Like, I see them all the time. It's great. My daughters didn't have that much of that experience because I had my job most of their life. But Ian, his entire life, being 3 years old, I've been home like all the time. So he doesn't know any different. My dad's here. We go outside. We play. We go on the trampoline. We go swimming in the pool. Take him to the park. Take him to the aquarium. Whatever. I don't have to ask anybody. it's amazing. I'm very grateful for this. To all those of you that support me, on Patreon. I couldn't do it without you. I'd be having to just deal with crypto. And right now with this market, you're going to make any money? Really? Oh, made 5% over there, 3% over there. Like, you need 30% moves to really actively, make that kind of money to where you can just live off of it. So, unless you got millions of dollars and you're putting millions of dollars in one trade for 5%. Oh, I got it. I made, $200,000. Yeah, okay. You're good, but are you going to risk millions of dollars in one trade? You know what I mean? Like, this isn't normal. And thank God I don't have to do that because I do have, you Patreon members supporting me. But, again, back to kind of the beginning. Entheos is telling us, get your resumes ready. If you worked at a job and you telling maybe you're the boss or whatever, hey, we got some openings coming up, a bunch of them. Start getting things ready to interview people, get the job descriptions ready. Let's get ready because we're going to be hiring soon. That's akin to what's happening here. And he's capitalizing the word now. Get your resumes ready now, he says, not later. I'm going to feel like a dumbass if the he is really a she this whole time. It was the chick of the group. Hey, he, I just feel like it's a dude that's doing it. But I don't know. I heard there was 5, 5 fingers, the Entheos symbol. One of them's a female, this ancient thing, whatever. And I thought someone commented and he replied yeah, that's true. So maybe there's 4 dudes and a chick, that run that account that were, I'm telling you for sure, within the government at some level. Probably very high. So again, I was flattered. Like, you guys watch my stuff sometimes? He goes, yeah, we don't get to see it all the time, but when we do, we're we enjoy your content. Keep up the good work. He said something like that to me on Twitter a long time ago. And I'm like, damn, all right. That's a badge of honor I'll hang on to. Thank you very much. Because I'm just an average guy. I'm an average American. I want to see my country do good. I want everybody to win. I want to be with winners, right? I want everybody to win. Hey, I could just keep these crypto trades quiet way back in the day in 2017. I could just keep Cliff High's WebBot reports quiet, especially the ones with the crypto stuff that are super accurate. I'm going, no. People need to know about this. People need to get rid of their debt slave system. Like, this can help them do that. They can pay off bills. They can maybe pay off their house. I'm going to tell people about this for free on YouTube. Why? I got commercial ads playing anyway, so I'm making a couple bucks. That was okay. And then YouTube, oh, sorry. Can't advertise anymore. Oh, sorry, your account's been terminated. Oh, sorry. Which was the effing deep state, like they did on Twitter. We find out that these ex-FBI, mainly FBI, but there's other ones, other groups within the government. Oh, we're going to go work for Google. I'm going to go work for their subsidiary YouTube. I'm going to go work for Facebook. I'm going to go work for Twitter. And who's the ones making all these draconian First Amendment violations, you name it, violations against us? These effing government people who now all of a sudden have sweet paid positions in these social media companies. But nonetheless, I want people to win. So I'm going to just keep telling people what these robot reports are saying and what crypto trades I'm doing, and people are following me, and we're all doing this together. It was epic. What greater thing can a person do than to make money for themselves while sharing the same information with others and watching them make money too? When Theta hit 12, I don't even know if it was $12 yet. I think it was $8 or $9. And I did that video driving in my car, whatever I was in. Maybe it was my truck. And I'm like, hey, I'm just curious if you guys, probably Theta mostly, I'm guessing, but crypto's up right now, but Theta's really up. How many of you guys, if you are willing to say in the comment section, are millionaires now because of this? Or almost there, or, you know, maybe not quite, but you're up real good. I'm like, if you just feel like sharing it, say it in the comments. I'll check it later. I checked later. And the amount of comments, now keep in mind, probably a lot of people didn't want to comment. I don't want to share that information about myself, my financial status, you know. But a bunch of people, I'm a millionaire, you know, I'm really close, I'm halfway there, Joe. These are people that put, you know, a few $1,000s into something like Theta at 12 cents from White Dove, thank God. And watched it go to $8. And then it went to 12, 14, 16. It just barely touched 16, I think, or almost. You freaking kidding me? I paid my house off, paid the, you know, any little car payment thing I had. It was, thank you. Next thing I know, we're playing with Shiba. Woo dude calls, hey, Shiba, with spirits, I love my ass about Shiba. Okay. I'm like, Spirit, I would love a 50% profit. I'm looking at this helicopter. I'm going to have to learn how to fly. I don't have any training. But, gosh, I could really use the profit and buy that. If I can, you know, that'd be wonderful. What do they give me? How about 100% profit, Joe? It was actually a little more than 100%. Oh my God, I just paid for this thing in full. But I have 50% more profit. I'm going to sit it on the side, and as Shiba falls, and I know it will, I'm going to buy back in. And I'm telling Patreon, this is what I'm doing. And I did it until it got down to my last order, which I think was in the whatever 00, whatever 2. And last order filled. And of course, to be fair, we're below the 2 now. It's 1, 2 or something like that. So, you know, another pretty sizable drop from there. But I still used that money when it was way up here, bought the helicopter, you know, blah, 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 chased it back down with the rest of the profit that I made. And even though it's lower than that, I still got that Shiba back. Like it was, you know, it was pretty incredible. And of course, we've had some trades since then. But again, we're in a bear market right now in the crypto world. And typically there's not a whole lot going on. I'm not getting dreams and stuff, but I did get a dream last night. I asked Spirit because Dick Algar sent me something regarding a crypto. And he goes, hey, I think he might have sent me and Bix, if I recall, but we did, you know, a remote viewing on such and such coin. He goes, and he's like, I was on the money. Like I was dead accurate on this one. He goes, I amazed myself. He goes, but we saw this coin doing a multiple. And not in a time frame, just it would go up multiples. And he goes, don't say anything until we release it on Friday. So they're going to release it to their crypto viewing Patreon channel on Friday. And today's what, Thursday? Yeah, yesterday was Wednesday, so tomorrow. So I go to bed last night, and again, my dreams, since I got back from New Mexico, and I got this freaking, I may have showed it to you, that, I can't remember. It's a 3-sided obelisk, which actually I think might be a phallic or phallus stone. Come to think of it, as I look at this thing, I go, oh, this is even deeper. At the place we're digging. And Voodoo's like, oh, do your mirror scrying and bring that thing home. I think you're going to see something interesting in the mirror. Yes, I did. I'll just leave it at that for now. But I started getting dreams, like rapid, night 2, night 3, more. All about this mountain. And some very good things that will make me happy should I have one of these dreams come true that I saw in particular. Boy, am I going to be happy. And I told my Patreon, when that day comes, I'm just going to post, give me your XRP addresses below. Bonus coming. Don't ask any other questions. Just give me your XRP address down below, and I'm going to send you a little bonus. But that day hasn't come, but I believe it's coming. Sooner maybe than later, I hope. But, I start having these dreams, like a long, 3 years ago with Woo now, but since I got back, it's been rapid fire. And I had an experience at this house up there that I was in, sleeping in. And it was akin to similar what happened to me in Utah. And I think it might be ET-ish, something being-ish related. Not going to tell you what it was yet. But I think it may have activated a little more of Snip's third eye. To be honest with you. And its role was to do that. It's very quick and easy to tell, but I don't feel like talking about it right now. But I started getting more detailed dreams, more interesting, like, whoa, okay. And then I get back home to Florida, and it continued. And I asked last night, not necessarily what Dick Algar sent me, just, Spirit, it's been a while, crypto's not doing much. Is there anything you could give me that my Patreon members might enjoy to hear? Crypto related? Is there a trade maybe? Or just anything you can share with me about crypto that I can share with them that they would want to know, Get this dream. And I struggled as soon as I woke up. I go, oh, what was the coin? What was the coin? Ah. And the only thing that kept coming back to me was the coin Dick Algar just emailed me. It was that one. I'm like, but I don't really remember. Are you sure? Like, I'm thinking, am I sure? Am I sure? And the information was positive, which I'm going to share with my Patreon, but I can't share it until Friday because he said, don't mention this coin, even though theoretically my dream wasn't asking about the coin, he said. My dream was, do you have any information about crypto for me to share with my Patreon? And the answer came through. And I think it just so happens to be that effing coin, which to me is a double confirmation, which is good. And a good chunk of money can be made on this. I'll tell you, a piece of the information that I got was, it's not going to be soon. This isn't like, get into this trade real quick. This is going to be, you buy this thing, hang on for a while, and it did say like a while. And then it would, do this, a good move. It didn't tell me the move. It just said it would be one worth holding on to longer term, but it would be good. So I'm going, okay, I think I'll go ahead and post that. But again, since I believe it's the same coin, I'm just going to wait till Friday to be fair and not deal with that. So Patreon members, be expecting a post here tomorrow, and I'll explain that one. But that was it. It's like, okay, yeah, we're still waiting in market. We'll wait on this next market dump thing, and hopefully our bags fill at that point, and then we take our coins off and just off the exchanges and go, okay, now let's wait. But again, back to Entheos. Why are they saying to get your resume polished off right now rather than later? That would imply great change, positive change, epic change. Again, akin to Brunson brother case, if you ask me, might be right around the corner. And I mean really close soon, around the corner. And top down sweeping out of the government is going to take place, starting with the effing Congress. Would be wonderful, wouldn't it? And that's what the Brunson brother case is all about. So, minus 100 Congress members. So, and again, if they got rid of them, including Joe Biden and Kamala, is the plan with the lawsuit, we'll have to have a new president picked by the Congress, essentially. But if most of them are removed, and there's only 100 of them, they're going to pick one really good to become president, who might just go grab Trump and go, I want Trump to be vice president. And then I've had enough, I'm retiring. Trump becomes president. Would that not be the most epic movie script you ever saw? If that was a movie, I'm not saying I know anything about that, but all I know is Entheos is telling you to get your effing resumes ready if you want to serve your country. That does not sound like get your resumes ready for Trump's return in 2024 when he runs for office again. Assuming he wins. That sounds like something, whatever that may be, is going to be happening really, really, really soon. So get ready, because we're going to need to hire a bunch of people in a hurry. This post is very, very good news to me, which is why I'm out here doing this video, because I'm not going to come out here and pump crap into your face. Oh, another train derailment. Did you see that joke? Yes, I did. Another fire. Yes, I did. Keep your head in a swivel. Stay away from this stuff. Do what you got to do. Get past this rough time here, which I don't think is going to be too much awfully longer. Come out the other side with the rest of us, and we'll fix things. I say we, the good guys in charge. I'll be out here. We is me running doing a video for you. Okay? Take care.